Assalamu alaikum. Investing in the stock market is one of the most common and accessible ways of building wealth today. Yet the halal conscious investor may find screening for stocks an intimidating task and as a result limit themselves to only a few options or abstain from investing in the stock market altogether. I've personally seen some investors forgo investing in their work-sponsored retirement plans altogether because they couldn't figure out which options that were made available to them were halal and which were not. Further, the discerning Muslim realizes that the halal stock screeners out there often rely on very flawed algorithms and ESG ratings which tend to have nothing really to do with Islamic principles. These problems are why I created this course. This course is meant to solve these problems for the halal conscious investor. Specifically, I want to give students a deep understanding of the considerations they need to account for when determining if a particular stock is halal or haram to invest in. Equally important, I want to explain why these considerations matter in the first place. By understanding the fundamentals and the why for each stage in the screening process, halal conscious investors can gain deep confidence in the Sharia compliance of their investment decisions. If you feel like this may be a lot, I have good news for you. Screening for halal stocks is actually easy once you know what you are looking for and where to find it. Regardless of your background or financial literacy, you can learn how to screen for halal stocks in a methodical, scientific manner that yields results that are well-reasoned and well-informed. After taking this course, you'll be able to screen any company to determine if their stock is Sharia compliant or not. In this course, topics we'll cover include what does halal even mean and the philosophy behind it. And this section will reference heavily the book Al-Halal wal-Haram by the Sheikh Yusuf Al-Qaradawi. What are income statements and balance sheets and how to read them for the purposes of screening companies? What questions need to be answered during the screening process? Where to find answers to these screening questions? How to rate stocks based on our answers to the screening questions, and of course, demonstrations of our screening process with practical examples, and finally, a live Q&A session with our earliest students. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rakaan. I've been a student and practitioner of investing and Islamic finance for the last decade now. I've received the prestigious Chartered Financial Analyst designation, and I've authored more than 500 widely cited articles and videos on Islamic finance. I actually used to have a screening service where people would pay me to screen a certain stock for them, and they would pay $50 per name that they wanted me to screen. And over the years, I've screened hundreds of stocks. However, I've come to the realization that teaching people how to fish is a lot more useful than fishing for them. And this is why I think taking this course makes so much sense for every halal conscious investor who is interested in making sure their stock market investments are halal. And who knows, maybe this course is the difference between you making an investment that is financially life-changing and not having the confidence to make that investment. Or alternatively, it might be the difference between investing in something that you thought was halal and committing a lot of your resources to this investment for a long period of time, only to discover years later that what you invested in was not in fact halal. And now the right thing to do is to give your profits to charity. I've decided on a price point for this course that I think will be accessible to pretty much everyone, even though the knowledge in this course far exceeds in its value what this course is priced at. You can purchase your course today, which we will release in 3 main sections over the next 3 weeks. if you're one of the first 50 students to sign up to this course, you'll have access to our live Q&A session that we'll have on August 13th after all the course content has been released. I hope you find this course useful for you, and inshallah I'll see you in class. Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon you all.